Buying PNUT was pretty obvious, but in case you missed it, here are a couple things that might do the same thing, or at least go in a similar way. Keep in mind, this one is meme coin focused, super high risk. Everything in here might get rocked and drop to zero by tomorrow. I have no idea. I'm just showing you something that might do a similar thing. For example, this coin over here is called Wally. That is the brother of PNUT, right? PNUT's brother up there. The market cap is 14 mil. This right here has the very simple narrative that as long as PNUT pumps and goes up, and it does, surprisingly, then Wally performs well too. This has only been mentioned in a few Discord servers I'm in, and I saw it like from one person on Twitter so far, but this did not hit the mainstream. There are no memes about that, there's no TikTok content for it yet. This is new, right? Age 12 days, only took off a couple days ago, and only by a little. In this case, PNUT seems to not stop, meme coins in general don't seem to stop. This is at 90k, it seems like all the stars align. Keep in mind, at lower cap coins, within like 5 minutes or so, this can go up and down by like 20% the market cap, as it is much more volatile. However, if we see over the past 24 hours, we gained 500%, in the past hour we gained 13%, and PNUT in the past day alone had a volume of 5.7 billion. This doesn't seem to stop, and more and more guys are going to join in and then keep this on probably long term, make this on the next Doge. And because of that, the brother coin might be something similar. My personal strategy for all of these super small cap coins is, let's say you put in $200 and it does double, sell half, because then you can't lose anymore. Obviously you can be greedy and go for the highest multiplier, but if you want to keep your money long term, don't feel bad for taking profits. And even now, just while talking, there's been like $500,000 of market cap that went into it, out of it. It moves quite a lot. Next coin is Pino. This is actually a little bit bigger right now because it pumped over the past 6 hours too, up by 124% since yesterday. Reason for Pino. If you know Luke Belmar, which you probably do if you're into crypto, he had a couple posts recently, right? He talked about Dolan. Dolan performed pretty well. This did, I think, a 30 or 40x since he mentioned that. That's not bad. And while not a single person that I follow follows them, so this one is fairly unknown, I mentioned Luke Belmar because if you look down on their pictures over here on media and you scroll down far enough, you will find this one right here. A story from Luke Belmar, I think it was like November 3rd or November 4th, so from about 10 days ago. Now just in case this is a hint towards him being involved with that, could be worth checking out. And because all those things go up anyways, because they're meme based, but there might be an additional narrative or there might be some additional hype or announcements coming soon, this could be worth it. Keep in mind though, it's already 5 months old and it's just starting to pump now. But just like most of the meme coins, the top 10 holders over here hold 24%. So maybe it rocks, maybe it goes to zero, you never know, but could be worth something. Last thing I will show you is this one over here called VVAC. The market cap is at 5 mil, so it's the smallest one out of all of these. Reason for this one specifically, and there are a bunch of different VVAC coins at the moment. I mean, this one is number 2 right now. So while PNUT is number 1 up here in the hot pairs and trending thing, VVAC is number 2. Reason for this is, if he's the head of Doge, and Elon Musk would do like a single Twitter space, for example, with him, you know, could go up by a lot. So far, it is going up by a lot. I think earlier when I saw it, the market cap was at 3.4 million or so. So personally, I'm up by 50-60%-ish, but it can very likely go down the same amount within the next hour. You never know. All I can say is these are things that seem to perform quite well, but you probably shouldn't get your investment advice from a meme YouTube video. It won't make a lot more sense if you join private communities, which most of you probably do, and then buy based on that, because the moment this video goes out, I don't know if the market cap of this is still at 30 million or down to 12, maybe it's down to 8 million. I have no idea. Timing is more important than anything else, especially when there are dedicated buys and or sells. So my recommendation is find a bunch of communities. Now this is normally the point where the YouTube man on screen tells you that he has his own course and private community. And in my case, I don't. I don't have one. So find one that works. This should be opened soon, again by Luke Belmar. Not an affiliate thing or whatever. I made a whole video covering my experience in this a few months ago anyways. I'm not sure if they open the exact same positions for the same price, but this might cost you like 1 ETH or 1.5 depending on what they go with, so it's fairly expensive. But knowing about any of these early, and again some of them have been shared in there, others I found by myself and in other groups, knowing anything usually offsets the price that it costs. There's no link down below, look it up yourself, and if you don't like memes, and I'm a type of guy that doesn't like memes because there's no utility, it's just a picture, I think it's stupid, and I would much rather buy anything that is real world asset based. This, sadly, doesn't really do anything, because if I want something that went up by 10% in a week, I would have just bought Bitcoin. There's no point in buying any of these right now, if all the hype and the super cycle is happening for memes and not for altcoins. So this one probably makes a lot more sense in about a few months from now. Same as NFTs after Christmas, but for now, buy the funny coins that hopefully continue to go up. Again, my strategy is if it goes up by a 2x, sell half, then you can't lose anymore. And with that being said, I'll see you fairly soon, and until next time, take care.